Hey everyone. Tonight we're going to be using, instead of a 16 by 20, we're going to be using a 12 by 24. I'm not going to be doing multicolors. I did think about doing gold, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another black and white. I want to see what black and white would look like on this length of a canvas. I don't know. It's just something about the black and white. To me, I just think it looks the best out of all the ones that I do. So I'm going to go with that tonight. I hope that's okay with you guys. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I can really say. Again, I know I say this pretty much every video now. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get back on here with you guys and show you some stuff. But it's been a rough, I want to say rough month. I recently lost my grandfather, and that was a hard pill to swallow because he was a great guy, just somebody that really cared about and really admired. And he was 90 years old, so it's like, I don't want to say it was to be expected, but whenever you're around that age, it just seems like it could happen at any time. And it pains me to say that, but that is the reality of life. And yeah, I miss him greatly, and I just know that he's in a better place now. But I don't want to spend the whole video talking about that. It's just, that's one of the main reasons why I haven't been on here, is we were dealing with that tragic loss. But at the same time, I've been researching other things. I really love this form of art. Excuse me. I also try to do like one stroke art, which is actually really, really cool. And recently I've been watching people do artwork on shoes, and that has caught my attention, and that looks like something that would actually be pretty fun to do. And I have bought the starter kit to go ahead and get started on that. And now what I need to do is actually buy a pair of shoes that I can actually paint on. The thing is I'll be buying a pair of shoes that I'm actually going to be painting on, and I don't know. If I mess up, that money's gone. Granted, I think what I'm going to do is, instead of jumping right into buying a pair of like $50 Vans or $100 Air Force Ones, I think I'm going to go to a thrift store and actually purchase some shoes from there. Hopefully they're not too expensive, and hopefully I can even find a good pair there. But yeah, so I want to go ahead and I want to try that, see what that's like. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I mean, there's something called hydro dipping, which looks really cool. It is fall time here in Michigan, so if it's going to happen, it's going to have to happen sometime soon, because a couple more months it's going to be a little bit too cold to be doing any of that stuff outside. But yeah, altogether, that's pretty much what I have planned. Again, like I said, hopefully everything turns out the way I need it to, as far as like the shoes go. So basically, as you guys can see here, what I'm doing is I'm trying to make a stem, if you want to call it that, or at least give myself a route to follow. So I'm using a different cup because the other cup that I was using just, I don't know, just didn't look right no more. I know it doesn't have rust on the bottom of it, but it looks like it has rust on the bottom of it. So, but yep, so that's where all that stuff stands. I hope that all of you guys are doing well. Um, Other than all that stuff, I can't really complain too much. Work is work. So, you know, that's how that is. Right. Just in case, and I'm not sure if I've ever covered any of this stuff with you guys, but just in case anybody's curious, I do sell my paintings. I don't have it posted all over the place and everything because, I've never, you know, sold out of state or anything. I live in Michigan, Detroit, Michigan. And I just, I've never had anybody from another state, you know, wonder if I was selling my pictures or anything like that, you know. So, but just in case anybody is curious, I mean, you don't even have to buy it. I'm just saying, just in case people were wondering, I do sell them. It's been mostly friends and family that have bought my paintings. Some people from work, which I'm very grateful for. If you guys are watching, you know who you are. I thank you very much for that. Um, there are other people from other other areas in Michigan that have bought my artwork, and again, I like to thank those people too, because without them, I couldn't. Not really sure I'd want to continue doing all this because it's like I want people to see my artwork and like it to the point where they're actually wanting to hang my artwork in their house. To have somebody want to purchase your artwork and display it in their household so other people can see it, I gotta say that's gotta be like one of the best compliments or like the highest form of flattery that you can have. To have somebody say, hey, I'm willing to give you my money that I worked for to buy a picture that you painted yourself and I want to display it in my household. That's very awesome and I really really appreciate that. Or even to like be interested enough to the point where they'd actually want to consider trying this type of artwork. Because I'll be honest, this, I don't want to say it's not for everybody, but if you don't pay attention, you can definitely mess up. And it's not what you want to do, obviously, because it can be a big time deflator. I have seen people, um, like in my comment section and stuff like that, say that they have tried and it has not come out the way they wanted it to. And, other people have said it has come out great and they really, really like it. And that's what it's all about. As long as you like it. Because listen, I am my own worst critic, okay? I believe every artist is their own worst critic. I could paint this, find something wrong with it, and not be happy with it. Meanwhile, everybody else watching likes it and would be like, I would love to have that displayed in my house and all that. And it's just, it all depends. It's all up to that person and their taste in artwork. Because I've seen some pictures that I cannot believe sell for whatever it is that they sell for. And then I've seen pictures that were beautiful and they sell for dirt cheap. And it's like, how does that happen? So, yeah. Again, it is all beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Take that. So, but yeah, sitting here talking with you guys, I'm actually really, really liking this picture. I swear, man, the chain is such a cool way to do stuff. It just brings all these little, like, if you want to call them veins in this. Like, again, I don't know if these are flowers, if you want to call them leaves, whatever. We can all agree it's a flower, right? Or we can all agree it's a plant. So, yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, the bottom line is to have fun. If you're having fun doing what you like, that's all that really matters. You don't have to sell your pictures. Some pictures I have downstairs, I won't sell them because I like how they look so much. And then there's times I think, I shouldn't be depriving anybody of this. If somebody wants to make me an offer on it, I should just let them do it. But then I start thinking and I'm like, nah, I want to hang on to it. So, I don't know. This looks really, 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 really good. I hope you guys agree. Hope you guys are liking this. This video is brought to you by Chris Picks Artwork. Try not to do too much because you can get carried away with this. I mean, that's the God's honest truth. So, just gonna do a little bit. I'm not trying to make any more really big leaves. I think if anything now, I'll just be adding in like this one, just a little itty bitty one. Look at that. Sometimes it is so easy and it makes you think, I could do this all the time. This is such an easy thing. And then whenever you start doing your thing and then you try to do too much and then you get a pool of paint right in the middle to the point where you just can't fix it. You cannot figure out why it's doing what it's doing. It happens. That's all I can say, honestly, is it just happens. And you have to figure out, you know, how are you going to continue? Which way are you going to go? So, as of right now, I really like it the way it is. Let me make sure my camera is still recording. Okay, we're good. I apologize also because the thing is so long that I'm not sure if you guys are actually able to see all of it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess you guys are cool. But I really, really like how this looks. This is one of my better ones, I want to say. Not my best, but definitely one of the better ones. And the thing about it is, like, if I wanted to add anything right here, right now, I wouldn't do it. Because putting it right here would be fine, but then I'd be cutting into this. I don't really want to do that. Sometimes you will get some stray things, like, I don't know what this is. But I would consider it to be part of the stem that's leading on the rest of the way through the flower. So that's what I would call it. Again, this is all abstract. It could be whatever you want it to be. So, maybe one more right here. I could do a little tiny one. Like right here or right here. But you know what? You have to know when to walk away. So that's what I'm gonna do. Dry this thing off. And I'm gonna put it down right here. So on our next video, I'll know right where my chain is because I have gone through so many pieces of chain now. I don't even know where half of them are anymore. Look at this, just so I could show you. This right here is the chain that I use. This stuff right here looks like rust. That's what happens whenever you let the chain sit in the bowl that you were using. So this is the thing that I was using. That's why it looks like rust. I left this in there, and that's what happened to the chain. So, again, I won't be using that no more. I'm at the go to the corner store, buy another thing of rice, eat the rice, and then use it for my next chain holder. So, but again, I want to thank you guys for watching. You guys, you know, I do this for you guys because I love you guys. I want you guys to actually take an interest in this stuff and go from there. If you want to try it, please do. If you are curious as far as like how to purchase a picture, if you want, this is all up to you. I'm not pressuring anybody, but you know, I would greatly appreciate it. So, but I hope you guys have a great night. Again, thank you so much for spending, how many, I don't even know how many minutes we are, 15, 16 minutes in. So I'd like to thank you guys for spending your time with me. I know you could be doing anything else in the world, but you happen to be spending your time with me, and I appreciate that greatly. I hope you guys have a lovely night. Thank you again. If this is your first time watching, please like, subscribe, comment if you could. That would be awesome. If you have any questions, I always try to answer every single thing that I get on mine. And again, that would be awesome if you guys could. Have a great night, everybody. Love you guys.